Well, we need to really bounce back after our last game and play great defense and really work on our transition defense. And that was the big key today. Totally just set the tone early and 16-0 on fast break points, which was huge, which we have to continue to do. But when our guards set the tone defensively, then it really just reacts to the post players and just executed the game plan to a T. And a lot of players really did some great things today.
April, just getting back on defense, I know it was an emphasis the last few days in practice, but what finally, I guess, turned the tide in that direction for you guys?
I mean, it's just doing it. I mean, we've been practicing it all season, so the last game that we didn't do it, it was just like, why aren't we doing that? So it was just reinforcing it and shoot around this morning and the past couple practices is just to sprint back and not let them get any transition buckets.
April, both on offense and defense, did you feel like you guys set the tone pretty well, slowed them down while at the same time
and
take advantage?
I think it started with our defense is what it was. Once we got defensive stops, we could leak out and we could get transition buckets.
Whitney, did you feel like you had it going early and just kept it up?
Yeah, I ate my Wheaties this morning. Yeah, it definitely started with, like April said, the defense. The guards set the tempo, and we just followed along and followed with how they were going and leading. And I was really pleased with how Bridget, April, and Ashley all contributed today. It was just a good team win.
It looked like you got your offense within the offense, if that makes sense. You didn't have to create a lot for yourself. You sort of took what was there. Did you feel that way also?
Yeah, definitely. And also when we were like feeding off of each other, so within the plays, like you were saying. So I would get the ball, sometimes I got double teamed, and we'd have somebody cut in and looking for a pass. And we had wide open looks sometimes. So just playing within the offense and playing with each other, I think was a great thing for us today.
Bridget, just what were these last couple of days like, just trying to figure out what you guys needed to do to get back to playing the way that you had been playing during that 5-game winning streak?
Like April said, I was just focusing to getting back on what we need to do and what we reinforce in practice. So just reinforcing everything. And we talked about in our game plan and as we prepared for IU that they could not stop our posts and they could not stop Whitney Bays at all the whole game. And the guards contributed tremendously. Transition was excellent, and so was transition defense. April and Ashley did a great job getting back. So.
April, they missed their first 14 3-point attempts. Just is that a sign of you guys following the scouting report pretty well?
Yeah, we knew that 5 and 3 were really good 3-point shooters, so that was an emphasis to not let them get any open looks, and if they did have any open looks, make sure that they were contested. So yeah, that was our focus all week.
Whitney, you'll probably appreciate it when you're done playing, but 5 straight double-doubles, which is, you're the first Boilermaker ever to do that. But just the consistency that you've had these last 5 games, or even before that, is that the thing that you kind of take out of this streak?
Yeah, definitely. Coming into Purdue, I didn't know how I was going to be and everything, and just having my teammates and just the best support staff ever. It's given me confidence. It's made me work harder. It's changed me as a person. Just my teammates, they're great. I feed off of them. And like you said, just trying to work on my game and just trying to bring everything. I didn't even know that I had done that. I just heard Coach just saying, get one more rebound, and I was like, what? I was trying to get the rebound. And then I was like, just hustling. So I was really tired, but I was like, I got to get this rebound for Coach. But just having my teammates back and just playing hard and just, I love it here. So.
Sharon, what allows her to be that type of consistent player where you probably just are penciling her in a double-double every night for her?
Well, I mean, she takes a lot of pride, I mean, she, when she came here, people didn't tell her she was good enough, and we told her she's so good, and a lot of it is her confidence, her teammates, the support staff, but everybody. But she's had to work. She had to get through a lot, but she's a gamer. She's a gamer, and I thought today more than any other game, we got her the ball. There was double team, we kicked it out, we went right back into it. We haven't done that all year, and we have to do that because she's going to be double team. But when she gets in the zone, it's over. And then defensively, she can just go get the rebound. I mean, she's so athletic, she can go get it, and she has a passion for rebounding and a passion for scoring, and most people don't have those synonymous passions at the same time. And I just think the guards get her the basketball, and that's what she feeds off of.
Sharon, what were the last couple of days of prep like? I think when we talked to you on Friday, you sort of wanted them to say some things during your meeting before practice. What was that like?
What goes in the locker room stays in the locker room. But they're self-critical. I mean, these kids want to fight, want to win, and if they're not doing something well, they get upset and they're disappointed. But no, you've got to be able to sit, and it's like a classroom. We had to dissect things, and why is this occurring? Why is this happening? Why aren't we in this position? And obviously I talked to the point guard separately, and then we brought people in, and then each person had a voice, and you have to allow them to have a voice. It takes ownership, If you're just a dictatorship and just keep talking to kids, it's not going to happen. So they got to buy into it, and they stepped up. And we came out and had a hard practice right after that game the next day, and they responded. And we're like, okay, you're more tired now, then why didn't we do that? And then, then in return, we took care of them. We took care of their legs yesterday. So, we're adults here, and I just really appreciate how they responded, and we're mature enough.
April, what's your perspective on that?
Practice was hard. What was it? Friday? Yeah, it was hard, but we needed it. We didn't play like Purdue basketball at all on Thursday, and that practice is what we needed to be able to respond and come out how we did today.
How much did you need that, though, just personally, maybe to get that little get going, get you in the right direction?
I mean, I can play defense, but you didn't see it on Thursday. So for that practice, and the coaches have been telling me and empowering me that I have the best defense, and people shouldn't be scoring on me. So it was a good practice, and I think we all needed it.
Coach, Terry Warren's obviously your former teammate, and it's a young team, IU, but what do you expect kind of playing Terry and playing Terry Warren coach team?
I feel that, Terry as a player and as a person is just a good individual. Character, tough, hard-nosed, Indiana basketball. We both grew up in Indiana, just understand the fundamentals, and she's going to teach defense. She's going to be very passionate about that, and she utilizes her personnel very well. I think she will continue as she goes through recruiting different type of players. She's going to continue to utilize her strengths, which is putting people in the best positions for them to score. But she's great for our league, and I'm glad she's in the Big Ten.
All right, thank you very much.